Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 3. We are at the devastated field trip camp and we talked to everyone on the last episode and they're dealing with it as best as they can, and Rean, well, he got a mission directly from the government in order to investigate what the hell Ouroboros is doing here. And of course with our old Class 7 mates we are about to head over to Saint-Arkh and, well, start our investigation. So
Okay.
yes, so let's head out of the camp and let's do that. Let's continue on with the main story. Oh, right. What is it, V? I want to talk to everyone about Submaster Quartz. Submaster Quartz? Is that... The Archers 2 got another big function besides Brave Order. It's called Submaster Quartz. And the short explanation is that you can borrow some of the power from a second Master Quartz, even if someone else is using it. Really? That seems incredibly useful. Well, you won't get as much out of it as you do your main Master Quartz though. Toval told me about it. I thought we should all try it together. Thanks, V. It sounds like they're pretty easy to set up too. Let's get them sorted out before we leave. Well, look like I can even set the Master Quartz the students are using. I can let them come with me, but I can still borrow their strength. About Submaster Quartz. The Archers 2 allows you to set up a Submaster Quartz, giving you some of the power of a second Master Quartz, even if someone else is already using it. Because of this, you're able to set the student's Master Quartz as Submaster Quartz for Rean and the others. However, keep in mind that each Master Quartz can only be set as a main Master Quartz for one person and a Submaster Quartz for one other person. The Archers 2 allows you to borrow the power of a second Master Quartz via the Submaster slot. However, a Submaster Quartz power will be limited compared to the main slot. Please set Submaster Quartz for Rean and the others before leaving. You can set Submaster Quartz in the Orbment section of the camp menu. Well, this does make me very interested to see if you do set a Submaster Quartz. Will that Submaster Quartz gain experience from being used as a Submaster Quartz? Because, yes, we are leveling the Master Quartz at other characters, they level up to level 5 and we get a sub-portion of that quartz. But, for instance, if two people have it, one is a Master, one is a Sub, and both are using it, then maybe we get extra amount of experience to level up the quartz faster? Intrigued. You know what? Since we have, of course, Rean here, let's do a Submaster and inhibit from attacks or prevent abnormal status down and give us airstrike. Okay, so we now know that this is 1820 experience, that's what it has. So after a couple of fights, check to see if it's different. If it climbs up, like if we gain more experience, then yes, that is very beneficial. And then later we can decide which is exactly the one he wants as a Master Quartz. Regulus Fire Master Quartz, increased CP, higher pay break damage. I guess this one fits well with each other. Sever, of course, which probably gives extra speed. Evade my magic attacks. Well, if it has more speed, you might have a better evade. Maybe if we stronger counterattack after evading, it might be interesting. And he can get the Kaleido for some extra Sepit after attacks. And again, also 1820. So yeah. Alright. For now, this is okay. We'll get more into it the further along we go, the more slots we unlock, and all that kind of stuff. Just to get a move on. Considering the situation, there's no time to stop anywhere else. Should we head to Saint-Arkh now? Head to Saint-Arkh. It's been a while since I rode a horse with you like this. Yeah, you're right. It makes me feel a little nostalgic. Of the four of us, only Laura and I know how to ride horses. Which one should Fee and I get on? Either is fine. Go ahead and choose whichever you like best, Rean. In that case... Well, let's give Elliot a good time. Let him ride with Laura. And we'll take Fee. Let's go. Alright then, Laura, may I? Of course. Let's be off. Hurry to Saint-Arkh. Ha!
Good luck.
Thank you.
You leaving already? Must be tough having to spend your whole morning running around the Empire.
Well, that's a government job for you. So, how's everything going on your end?
They're a bit familiar with each other. Are they both working for the same intelligence division?
I can't say nothing yet. But... seems like a lot of stuff's starting to overlap.
I see. Man, I sure am glad I recommended you here.
So yes, he's working for the lectors department. Yeah, alright. Good to know. Now we only need to figure out the other one.
Well, here's hoping you find a juicy clue or two before your field exercises are over.
Keep walking, straw man.
Speak of the devil.
It seems like several threads have become entangled.
Several? Probably a few hundred threads by the time we're done with this game.
Also, the little game being played here in Sutherland has reached its second half. But what if I nudged things along a little?
Interesting. I like her. She's mysterious. Let me guess. The new tenants. Yeah. I figured there was something going on here. Breezer Guild, temporary Saint-Arkh branch.
Sup, Rean? Been a while.
Toval, it's good to see you again. Toval Rendeneur. And it is good to see him again.
Yeah. Guess the last time was our little scouting session right before your graduation. Good to see you too. Sounds like you've got your hands full with the teaching gig, eh?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and sorry for turning down your offer a third time.
Ain't no biggie. Besides, we got Fee last year, and she's more than enough of a catch. But hey, if you ever change your mind, door's always open.
Well, I certainly never would have expected to see Fee as a bracer. Well, Sarah and Toval helped out a lot. You really made it all come together. Oh yeah, and if you hadn't come up with the round of 7, Tovel, we would have had a much more difficult time talking with each other. Wait, Tovel made an app? Nah, don't be giving me too much credit. The Foundation developed it. I just suggested a little trick to get it going. So Prince Oliver got this artifact that lets him communicate across pretty much any distance. Yeah, and we've seen that in the other games where he popped up in, I think, Trails in the Sky and all of that. All the 3 games are there. We see him talking through it. I think that's the artifact he's talking about. So yeah, so basically they're using that technology to create the app. Interesting. Well, I just thought we could use that as a relay point for that little app to send messages through. An artifact? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I don't know much about the technical aspects involved, but still, that seems like quite a trick. Well, with an artifact like that, this is about the only way you can use it. Even then, it's amazing how we're able to use it to connect to everyone else in Class 7. I'm glad there's so many people helping us out. Tovel, thanks again for everything. Hey, don't sweat it. It does my heart good to help out a bunch of promising youngsters like yourselves. Anyhow, I heard the society came knocking. Yeah, for the first time in half a year. Limiting it to the Empire is the first time since the Civil War. They had a few types of archaisms, duplicity of the Stalritter and a new enforcer. Do you have any idea why they'd bring that kind of firepower here? Well, the guild's been focusing on dealing with the society recently, but right now we're completely in the dark about their plans. They seem to be showing up in a bunch of different spots, Jaeger Corps in tow. I see. Well, it's good to know the main Red Constellation squad isn't here. Well, you can thank the Scarecrow for that. There's only one thing we can say about the society for sure. They're trying to take back control of that plan of theirs. Oh, so that's what Vida was talking about. The Phantasmal Blaze plan, right? It was Ouroboros' true plan behind the Civil War, but in the end he stole it away from them. Rean. Well, we've still got no idea what they're up to, but we can look to what they did in Liberal and Crossbell for clues. I'm sure there gotta be some pattern to their action. All those archaisms they let loose were probably just more of their pawns. Seems likely. Question is, what's their plan bringing all those pawns here? True. There has to be some reason behind it. Just letting some archaisms loose here and there just seems way too random to be a thing. There has to be some thought behind it. Yeah, it didn't seem like they were trying to attack Saint-Arkh or anything like that. If they did, the army would be all over them. True. Their skirmishes with the branch campus suggest they are testing the waters, so to speak. I believe they seek to determine the line between the government and the nobles' power, and how far they can push before the army gets involved. Yeah. Either way, our biggest hint right now is all those archaisms. Even for the ones from last night. How and where did they bring them all from? Good point. Could they have teleported them in from somewhere far away? Well, that's some real sci-fi stuff right there. I don't know if the society technology is that advanced. Only other thing I can think of would be that arc of theirs, but there's no sign of it being anywhere nearby. Perhaps they have some manner of a base in the area. A location convenient for concealing their archaisms. A base.
I like the way you think.
Hey, again.
Hello?
Oh, it's you.
Ah, there he is.
Took you a while. Agate.
Had to take a little detour.
Agate Krosnar.
Hey there, Mr. Ashen Chevalier. No, Rean Schwarzer. Didn't expect to run into you again like this.
Same here. When I met you on the first day of school, I figured you were no ordinary person. And sure enough, you turned out to be a bracer. Well, I get the heavy blade, an A-rank bracer from Liberal. He came over here to help us Erebonian bracers out. I figured you guys might have use for another pair of helping hands, so I called him in. A-rank? Oh, that's the same as Instructor Sarah. He's pretty good. He's one of the people who helped resolve the incident in Liberal. The crisis 4 years ago. I see. I had heard of an A-rank bracer with a two-handed sword. It's a pleasure to meet you, Heavy Blade. Right back at you, Radiant Blade Master's daughter. Getting back on topic, I think the Society's got a base somewhere nearby too. Schwarzer, I heard you were running around all over yesterday. You see somewhere it could have been? Well... Well, it's true there were a few places that caught my attention, but none of them really had any decisive clues. True. They were just randomly strewn all over the place, that's definitely for sure. Well, to be fair, Sutherland is pretty much one big patch of untouched nature. We'd get nowhere just searching around randomly. I see. So we're going to search off their base. We would still need some manner of clue. Yeah, maybe we could get some new information and compare it to what we already know. Oh, hey Rean. Do you think we'd be able to get any information from the Imperial Army? Major Michael said that the Imperial Army wouldn't be active here. But with society running around, I find it hard to believe that they're just doing nothing. Indeed, the provincial army is barely able to maintain public order on its own at the moment. I'm unsure what the society could be planning, but I'm certain they mean to take advantage of this chance. Well, even if we can't work directly with the Imperial Army, I think they can still help us out somehow. Should we go and ask? Dreknar Fortress is northeast of here. Hold on, what's good that gonna do? The military are not gonna give info to civilians just cause they asked nicely. Not to mention that this is the Imperial Army we're talking about. They're just gonna tell us to take a hike. Nah, she might be onto something there. You see, the general in charge of Dreknar is the head of the 4th Armored Division, said to be the most powerful in the Imperial Army, Olaf Crag. What a coincidence. Doesn't mean we're gonna see the brilliant connection that Elliot and his dad has. Yeah, is he gonna dote all over him again? Just hugging him right in front of everyone? Would be perfect. Elliot's dad! Ah, that's right. Been half a year since I last saw him. Well, me too actually. We were planning to meet up once I was done here, so I'm pretty sure he's there at the fortress. Well, in that case... I'm certain you won't be lenient, but I agree it would be worth a try. Pretty impressive. Guess I should expect that from a class he put together. Alright, then I'll leave that to you guys. And he's definitely referring to Oliver, I'm sure. What are you gonna do? Well, I'll do some investigation on my end. I should be able to get some info from around the Liberian border. Here, let me give you this. Rean received a memo. Let me guess, 2 quests we can do if we want to. Isthmia Great Forest Monster? We've got a report that a large dangerous monster has appeared in the Isthmia Great Forest. We ask that you track it down and slay this threat. Okay, the Grim Drone. Alright. North Sutherland Highway Monster. We've been getting a report that a particularly dangerous monster has been appearing near the North Sutherland Highway. Please, find and slay this creature. Queen Kumamba. North Sutherland Highway 2. Alright. Is this information about some monsters? Yeah, and just a little something I gathered about a couple of wanted targets for you. They're on the way to the fortress, so keep an eye out. If you can manage it. Might want to take them out while you're nearby. Ah, so that's why you were late. You're pretty thorough. Well, stuff like this is normal for a bracer. Anyway, good luck, Schwarzer, and the rest of you too. Understood. Please be careful, Agate. Hey, this is a good chance. Maybe we should stop by the field access camp while you're here. I'm sure a certain someone will be happy to see you. Oh, do you mean... I talked to her earlier. She was even cuter than I expected. Jeez, leave me alone. I'll be in touch if I can find anything. Oh, he ran. I'm not quite sure what that last part was about, but... Well, he's a little scary looking, but he seems like a nice person underneath it all. Yeah, I guess so. We should get going too, Toval. Yeah, good luck to you guys. Be careful. Fee, Miss Laura? Watch his back. Got it. We can get to Dragnor Fortress if we take the highway going northeast. Let's see to the wanted monsters and our other errands, then head over. Oh, definitely. And of course, if we have the opportunity, explore the town and see if there are any other quests we can do. That would be nice as well. I can't interact extra with that. It's cool that we actually have a temporary bracer guild in town. Do they know in town that there is a temporary bracer guild here, or is it just something they set up just so they can, well, congregate in one location and swap information? I wonder. But yes, time for us to go explore, I guess. My sister's gotta work today. I wonder if she's gonna be late again. I'm kinda sad when she's not here. But I know she's working super hard, so I need to take care of this place while she's gone. And we know you will. I'm so grateful to Lord Stanley. Rich and I became refugees during the Civil War. We were lost and didn't know what to do, but then Lord Stanley hired us. His wife, Lady Roxanne, taught us everything we needed to know about housework. Sir Timothy is the same age as Richie, so the two of them are almost like brothers. And on top of that, everyone in the apartment helped me out so much. And thanks to all of them we were able to get by. Good. Because we do have to help each other out so every once in a while. Alright, I guess there's only the guy downstairs. Hey there, Fee. Heading out today? Hey, I might be out for a while, so if everything comes from me, can you hold on to it? Sure, no problem. Please take care, everyone. Does the landlord here knows about you in the guild? Yeah, Sarah knows him. He's giving us an HQ in here, in place of the close branch. If we need anything, we can ask him. It must be tough being in the guild right now. Though, I guess I'm not the one who should be saying that. Well, the bracers have been so helpful to us over the years. It's the least I can do. I heard there was some sort of incident. Please be careful, everyone. Don't worry, we will. Alrighty, I think I'll make something yummy today. Oh, the girls upstairs, Elma, asked me to watch over her brother today. Ren is here too, so maybe omelette rice may be a nice treat for them. Oh, I'm sure it will be a great treat. Can we go to the other? No. The door is still locked. Who knows? Maybe sometime in the future? Alright, I think it's time for us to head to Dragnor Fortress, but before we do that, let's go explore the town a little bit. So, who knows, maybe we'll find some, I don't know, extra quests here, extra scenes. There's plenty for us to see. And of course, before we head to Dragnor for real, we do have to beat the monsters as well. Alright, so let's go and talk to everyone in town. According to my grandma, there are many fortune-telling techniques in Sutherland. I was taught you test a person's luck by using pretty marbles. It sounds kinda old and lame, but it's actually fun. Maybe I should look for other interesting fortune-telling techniques. Well, definitely go for it. Oh, have you heard? There's a raid in the suburbs. Nothing like this has happened since the Civil War. It is worrying, to say the least. That's why the provincial army is so busy, trying to keep the populace at peace. And that's why we're not getting help from them, is it? What happened? Things seem hectic this morning. You know, how you treat your plans is a reflection of your heart. It's important that you ground yourself and relax. True, but that's something for any situation, isn't it? Just be calm, relax, and everything will be okay. Well, most things. My father has been asking me, are you in your rebellious phase? It's quite annoying, to be honest. Father can't even calculate profit margins. And I'm betting his kid can. Well, Orbital workshops and animism are deeply intertwined. They say that the gnomes gave us steel, in fact. Some workshops still have amulets that the gnomes gifted them. Ah, interesting. What else do you have for us? Anything I might be interested in? Well, probably a few quartz, but that would be with something in between the episodes. We'll leave it at that. For now, our main concern is just looking everywhere and talking to everyone. The famous Reeveld Company, renowned for their fine instruments, used to have their headquarters in this area, but around 10 years ago they moved it to the capital. I suppose something happened. It's a real shame for a Reeveld fan like myself. Anything interesting? Then, other than maybe some better quartz here as well? Because bells are always very useful. Might be a bit too soon though. Alright. One more here and then we can decide which region we do next. Oh, I was thinking about the practice regiment all last night and got to sleep late. Our ace Wonder has been doing great this whole year, so the whole team is really excited for chances. We've got to keep up with this pace and qualify for the summer races. Oh, hello there, Fee. Hey, anything new? Nah, it's quiet as usual here. So quiet I have to hand out ass beatings every so often, or two people in particular starts to slack off. Is that so? Well, let me know if anything comes up. Yep, you got it. These two are both pretty dry. Well, they do seem extremely friendly with each other, and I like that for Fee. Fee! I didn't know you were here. Yeah, since yesterday. I'm here because of the raid. If you got any info, let me know. Yeah, but in exchange, you better eat here. I see, so this place is sort of a bracer hangout then, huh? Sure is. After the guild branch here was closed, this is the best spot to hit up for info. Since Nash is so easy to manipulate. Hey, you don't say it like that. It's because I'm popular and reliable, right? Yep, for sure. I think I see what she means. According to Fee, the guild branch was pressured to close by the government. But Bracer is still highly regarded in Sutherland, so Marquis Hyams looks the other way. So this place can be thought of as a temporary branch then. Well, we can't exactly call it that out loud. Anyway, I'm glad you came. My customers are really tense about yesterday's incident, so good luck. Well, thank you very much. Oh wait, should we check out the shop? No. Yeah, just a cake, nothing extra. I heard there was some kind of raid somewhere. Who the hell would do something like that? Unless... was it the Republic? I heard there are still some skirmishes going on in Cross and Crossbell. You think it's got something to do with that? Well, I can't say. Because it's a secret mission I'm on and I won't be telling anyone. No one here. No books lighting up. Alright. Alright, which region shall we head up next? Noble Cathedral. Yeah, let's just keep the Cathedral Square for last and go to the Noble District first. That might be wise, because after that we can go, of course, straight out of town after Cathedral. Okay, no green markers. Now, I'm trying to remember when the braces started to get regulated. Their branches were just suddenly shut down all over the place. I hear they're still active, but these must be tough times for them. They were such a great help to us too.
Father!
Oh, it's just a scratch. You have to be strong, son. Don't you want to be a strong Imperial man?
I will not cry.
Come on, Timothy. I know you can do it.
I'm going to become an Imperial man, just like my father. So I need to be brave.
Timothy sure has grown up. I'm ashamed that I've left this care to my wife and Elma. As a father, I should be there for my son. Very, very true. Because making sure there's enough money on the table is important, but you need to be there for your children too. I had the most delightful time at your birthday party, Krista. It's been great fun indeed. All you ever have are delightful times and great fun. Why don't you go back home and fulfill your duties as the heir? Oh, I would, but alas, it's the soul of an artist that burns within me. Oh yes, you know I told you I'd paint you something for your birthday? I might not be done in time, so just wait patiently.
Oh, you're so bad with time. How long do we have to wait?
Speaking of the soul of an artist, I've always wanted to meet Lord Altheim. He's a composer as well as an avid aficionado of the arts himself. I'd love to have a little tete-a-tete with him.
Izzy's food was delicious. The fish sauté was especially superb. All in all, I ended up having a great time yesterday. If only my brother got this act together, then I would really feel relieved.
Oh, I'm sure at some point he will definitely get his act together, but it might take a while.
Oh, yesterday's birthday party was a huge success. I've never seen my lady look happier. I did it! Woohoo! Oh, that's good to hear. It was all thanks to you. You have my sincerest gratitude. Glad to be of service. I'll be sure to let my students know too. I like the fact that it's a little bit adjusted because the students aren't here. That he acknowledges that they had a part in that too. Yeah, that's of course a read for us. Okay, nobody up here. Yeah, we might as well check inside there as well, since we're here. I heard there was some trouble last night. We're sorry. It should be our job to maintain the peace. The provincial army sent out a search team, but this is society we're talking about. We're stretched thin. If only Brigadier General Wallace were here with us right now. I shouldn't have said that. Anyhow, we'll do our best. Okay, don't seem anything special here as well. I heard there was some kind of accident. Riva was so worried. She really worries too much. But to be fair, a lot happened to House High Arms during the Civil War. Being forced to join the Noble Alliance and then made to clean up the mess after losing the war. I guess Mars has gone through a lot. I can really sympathize with him. Celestine, it's good to see you. Howdy. Well now. Wearing the mantle of the Ashen Chevalier today, are we, Mr. Rean? Oh, nothing gets by you, does it? Then I imagine you've also gleaned just what it is we're up to. Well, I made my suspicion something like this might happen.
While I do wish you to could join you in celebrating your reunion, I'm afraid now is an inconvenient time for me to do so. Due to my affiliation with House Higharms, I am unable to openly support you. However, if there's any way I can quietly assist you, do let me know. Oh, trust me, if we find something, we'll definitely let you know. We are currently in talks about best how to handle Ouroboros, a sensitive topic to be sure. Though I cannot do so openly, so please, know that all of you have my full support. If there's anything I can do for you, do not hesitate to let me know. Alright, perfect. Oh, I heard some students got injured. This is awful. Things like this happening to innocent people. Why is this happening in Sutherland? Well, because Ouroboros has something to do here. And they don't care about people, really. I've received the reports. Sorry, this was caused by ineptitude on the part of the provincial army. Oh, that's not true. Even if they knew exactly what was going to happen, it still would have been hard to prevent it. It's unfortunate, but Special Ops has ceased all activities as of yesterday. Ah, I see. You must be operating under the orders of that request. Sir. Well, the citizens have been anxious ever since they heard about the attack. It is selfish of me to say this, but I cannot lie. I must rely on all of you. Good luck, Schwarzer, and the rest of you. Please, leave everything to us. You can count on me for support. We'll deliver results. Oh, that will do indeed. Alright. That's it for the High Arms Estate. Well, there are only a few people here, and the side rooms we cannot even go to because that would be too far out of the way, and we are afraid to get lost. I guess there's one more house here. Well, this is a rousing banquet. Discoursing with young artists truly is engaging. Oh, what a promising young man. If you had a son like one of them, you probably wouldn't be so worried, right, honey? Hey, you needn't have said that. First of all, if Mary were to accept the arranged... Oops, did I go too far? Eleanor, you needn't have spoken up. All I ask is that Mary fulfills her duties as a woman of her station. Of course. I apologize for my outburst. Mary wanted to become a music teacher since she was very young, which is why she declined her arranged marriage and became a teacher. Personally, I like for her to find someone she truly loves. Me too. And I think we know who it might be. According to us and Mint, that is. Ah, his countship has nothing on my lady. But Lady Mary seems to be an elusive catch as ever. Maybe that's for the best. Alright, anybody else? Yes, of course. Ah, Elliot, is that you? Why, I hadn't slightly idea you'd be here in Sutherland. Oh, Alistair. Last time we met was at the capital. How have you been? Our debut album was amazing. It had an air of vulnerability, yet it felt strong. Let's talk again soon, perhaps at the Imperial competition at the end of the year? Oh, Elliot's really quite the networker, isn't he? I still have ways to go. Alistair is one of the most famous composers right now. I can't fall behind, I need to work harder. Sir Alistair, have you drunk too much? You're a lightweight, so you should probably stop. Ooh, true. If you know you're a lightweight, you should not be drinking. Because you cannot be, well, let's say, in your right mind to consider the consequences of getting too drunk. Especially when you're a noble. Alright. I think that's it for the entirety of the noble quarter. Perfect. Alright, let's see if we can find something interesting at the cathedral then. I messed up. I told myself I'd get all my errands done yesterday, and of course I ended up forgetting to buy something. On top of that, the trains were busy the whole way back. I ended up being just one huge hassle. We all have those days when nothing seems to be going right. Oh, we've had fewer customers than usual today. Maybe it was because of the whole train derailing thing. It feels almost like the high sales we've been having lately were all an illusion. We pride ourselves on freshly squeezed juices, so if we don't sell our stock today, it's wasted. Well, I will gladly buy some, but I do not have that amount of cash. Ooh. Is that the same car that was outside before, where Vivi was trying to hitch a ride with? Let's check that out after the cathedral. Oh, Mr. Craig, are you performing somewhere today? Actually, I came just to visit my dad. Oh, is that so? I didn't know he lived here in Sutherland. I'm sure he must be a wonderful father. Clingy might be a better word. Well, some things are best left unsaid. Well, clingy is a little bit of an understatement, but to be honest, I do hope we get to see that side of him. It would be perfect. Nobody here. Then he must be up front. The monsters have started to get real fierce out there. We farmers are starting to get worried. I feel like there's been more incidents and accidents happening lately too. Maybe I'm just overthinking it? Maybe. Or you are noticing something that's really starting to happen. Oh, immediately after the Civil War began, Draknar Fortress was attacked by the Noble Alliance's Spencer soldats. Though it didn't end up falling, there was no way for the Imperial Army to counterattack. We were all forced to haul up inside until the war was completely over. But because of that, no large-scale battles took place in Sutherland. A bit ironic, no? Well, no big fight doesn't necessarily need to be a bad thing. There seems to have been an incident in the suburbs. There's been some anxiety over it, but the goddess is, as ever, watching over us. Let us pray that peace and security come to those we love. Ah, I see. It seems you don't have your students with you today. I heard there was an attack, but... In any event, I'll make good use of the herbs you got me yesterday. If an opportunity arises, let me know how I can show you my thanks. Trust me, if we need you, our bishop will definitely be here and collect on those. And you know what? I think this might be a good time to end the episode. Then on the next one we can finish off Cathedral Square and then just head out and do the 2 monster quests we got. They are optional, so you don't need to do them, but hey, if you've been following the series as long as I've been playing it, you know we have to do every optional quest, even if it's just for a few points. So what I'm gonna do is, in between episodes, I'm gonna see if I have enough resources to figure out a quartz build for our 4 old Class 7 members. And then on the next one we can finish off Saint-Arkh and head for the 2 locations with the monsters. And of course, if you have time after that, head to Draknar Fortress. Definitely. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. As you might see how clingy this father is. Till this day. See you then. Bye bye.